Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to another Tea with JD and the Yellow Chair. Today, the tea I'm drinking is actually mango peach. I'm sure some people will be really intrigued, and some people will say that's not tea, but I insist it is tea. So, today on Tea with JD, I think it's a good day to talk about writer's block and how to face it. I might have spoken about it in other times, but I can say what I do that works for me. So, have I ever had a block in a specific project? Yes. Have I ever stopped writing? No. That's why I have multiple projects. That's my little cheat. um, Not every day, at least for me, you're going to be in the mood to do something. And it's good to be persevering, and it's good to see something through. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. That's magnificent. Unfortunately, it's easier said than done. And that's why I I do so many different things just to keep my mind shifting and not fall into the trap of obsessing over something so much that I don't let it flow. I think that's really important, and that's something that a lot of people they actually corner themselves because they have to do it by this deadline and this way and that. There's always all these limitations that can put a lot of pressure on you and actually cause you to block. Because I think more than anything, a block is stress related or pressure related or something related, and because you're trying to force something, and when you force something, that's when everything ceases. It's all the gears halt. So that's why I'm working on several. Right. I finished book 2 of the Human Cycle, the manuscript. That will be very, very soon forthcoming, so stay tuned. I will actually do a video just on that for all of you who are curious. But the thing is that I was working on that and finishing that, and at the same time, I actually sent out 6 sets of questions and prompts to do interviews and collaborations with different authors whom I have a lot of respect for. So stay tuned. That's incoming. I'm also writing constantly poetry. I'm writing songs and trying to do something decent with it. Some people have enjoyed the songs. Thank you. A singer-songwriter still in the making. I don't think so, but it is good fun. I do that. I do the dictionary. I do the visual typos. I do the sky thoughts. I do all that. I follow the prompts online. I write on the blog. I'm doing a compilation of the blog. For those of you interested and who have asked, thank you for insisting. I will get to that project, and it will come into fruition a lot quicker than you think. Apart from that, I'm also working on a young adult novel. Working on getting the notes for the daydreams for to finish the next volume. Stay tuned for that too. I also write short stories. I write anything. The thing is that you just got to keep moving it. If this isn't working, let it marinate. Maybe it just needs a little time to settle in your brain. And for me, the good thing is that I get enthusiastic about something else. I do that thing, and then I get momentum from that thing. Then I go back and I have momentum in this thing and that thing, and it's like you're a DJ, or at least in my case, I'm like a literary DJ. I'm like a little bit here, a little bit there, and I'm constantly doing. That's the fun part, and that's the fun aspect for me, because there is no idle time. I don't like idle time. Sometimes you gotta rest, and that it's mandatory. But you can always be creating and jotting down notes. I'm always jotting down notes for new projects and new things that I want to be working on. But right now I'm focusing on finishing several projects. So in regards to that, stay tuned as well. But that's how I deal with a block. When you fixate here and you have to go there, you have to do it, because if you don't do it, you're not going to do it, and you're never going to do it. And that's the mindset some people actually get, and it's really, really frustrating, and it's really scary, because it's almost like a panic attack. And it's, I write because I love to write. I love to write every type of style. I don't limit myself. I don't like limiting myself. Pardon me. But that's the thing. You know, uh, when you flow, that means you gravitate towards the project that has your attention, that has your energy, that you're resonating with, that you're in harmony with, and that's when you have to do the most with that. And that's why I'm always switching. And the thing is that, and people say, "Oh, so when are you gonna finish the novel?" And I'm like, when it clicks, it's gonna click. And the last, wow, 11 chapters of book two, I wrote in about 3 weeks. There was a long time where it was a little bit, of an effort, like a really really strong effort to get going, to get momentum. And I'm like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and suddenly, it happened. And I did a little bit here and there of other things, but I was really focused on finishing it because I felt that within me, it wanted to get finished. And I'm like, okay, if you're the boss, I'm just the guy. I'm just the guy with a pen and a notebook. So that's my recommendation for dealing with a block. If you feel stuck with something, try something else. Just relax. I think that's the thing, that you have to disconnect your brain from your obsession just long enough so you can get obsessed again. But just so you're not fixating on one thing, and it's worked. I think I've done pretty good so far, and there's a lot of stuff that is already well underway. And I don't know. You be the judge when you guys read. So for now, peace, love, and Maki rolls. And if you have any comments or any questions, bring them. Cheers.